Hello, and thank you for joining, whether you are watching live or the recording. I'm so happy to have you here. My name is Casey Merritt, and I am an essential oil specialist and a healer on our beautiful team. We are so happy that you have taken this journey with us and have decided to look to natural options for your physical and emotional health. So first off, congratulations to you just for taking care of yourself. That is really something that deserves to be applauded. So today we are going to be doing the I Have My Oils Now What class. This is the first class in your continued education on your wellness journey. Hopefully you have taken the basics class that shows you how to most effectively and safely use your essential oils. And hopefully you've also taken advantage of your free wellness consult with your oil mentor. That's so important. That's probably one of the best things you can do, is to get that one-on-one time so that your oil mentor can focus on your individual needs and show you exactly how to use every single product that you ordered and take advantage of your membership so you can get the best savings. So if you haven't yet, bust out those oils, start using them. You don't want to buy them and let them sit there in a box or stuffed away in a cupboard. Get them out, right? All right, so let me share this presentation for you. If you haven't yet, start opening them up, put the stickers on the lids. If you don't have stickers, you can actually order them from your doTERRA account, and you're gonna want them because as your collection grows, it's a lot easier to find what you're looking for when you've got that sticker on the top. The next tip is to put your oils where you will use them. So again, don't leave them in the box, don't leave them in the cupboard. You're gonna wanna put them where you're gonna see them, because when you're brand new to this lifestyle, this natural wellness lifestyle, you have to be reminded, right? So put your lemon oil, your citruses in the kitchen, on the counter, maybe by the cupboard where you get your glasses so that you remember to use them. Put your nighttime oils for your bedtime routine on your nightstand. Put your morning oils right there in the bathroom sink. So until it becomes, just part of your routine, you're going to need that visual reminder. And of course, take your oils with you. So don't leave them in your car or, in your purse where it's really hot. You want to take care of your oils, keep them in cool places. You don't have to refrigerate them or anything, but you do need to keep them out of the heat, because whenever you expose your oils to heat, you're actually degrading them. But I love to throw my rollers in my purse, in the backpack, the diaper bags. You always have them whenever you need them out and about. And when you have them with you, you can share them with other people, right? So if you're out to lunch with a friend and she's complaining about, her head bothering her or tummy ache or something, you have something to share with them right there. The next tip is to get a book. If you haven't yet gotten a reference book, there's so many out there. These are some of my personal favorites. There's the Essential Life Basics, Modern Essentials. There's also some really great apps out there too. So my favorites are the Modern Essentials app, Droplly, that's Droplii, one L, two I's. And definitely plug into our Mighty Networks group. So we have actually moved off of Facebook. There's still lots of Facebook groups out there that you could connect with. But our team has moved off of Facebook so we can better serve you on Mighty Networks. And you absolutely want to join that network, because every day we're posting free oil educations. We do raffles and giveaways. There are free courses that are now available to you as a member that you can take at your own pace in your own time and learn about topics that interest you. But something to keep in mind, oils are plants. It's just like a salad. So you don't just eat one type of salad for your health, right? You might, but you're going to get more benefits for your health when you eat a wide variety of salads, right? With different ingredients, different benefits. And it's the same thing with your oils. Yes, you are going to have your favorites that you can't live without and that you use every single day, but don't be afraid to try something new. I've been using oils for years now, and I still will discover new oils. It's like I have them and I use them once in a blue moon, but I'm still blown away when I try something like, for example, celery seed oil. That's like a very uncommon oil, but I'll tell you what, when I have some severe digestive discomfort going on, and I've tried the peppermint, tried Digestion, and it's not fully getting rid of it, I am so grateful that I have that celery seed, but it's not one that I use all the time. So yeah, these oils, they each have many, many different uses. Every single one of these oils is going to have multiple physical and emotional benefits to them. So be committed to always learning more, always trying new things. And one problem can be addressed by many different oils. So, for example, when you're in your reference books and you're looking up something you're struggling with, it's going to give you multiple options. Most of the reference books, the oils that suggested, just like we read left to right, they're going to put the most common oils that offer support and relief on the left. And if that doesn't work, maybe try the right, because everybody's bodies are differently. So you may respond better to different oils. But don't get overwhelmed. Have fun with it. So if you're looking up something for sleep support, and the number one recommendation is Serenity oil, and you don't have Serenity, but you have lavender, that's the second recommendation. Like, go with that. So don't stress out if you don't have all the oils out there. I'm sure you have something in your collection that can offer support in that moment. Now let's get into some of the hot topic questions, most frequently asked for sure. What do I need to know about oil safety? So I know you guys probably learned a lot in the basics class, but that was a lot of information and it may have been a while ago. So we're going to do a quick refresher on like the must knows. I get this question a lot. Is there anything I shouldn't mix together? No, guys, this is not like a crazy science experiment where you add the wrong oils, it's going to explode. Like, no, don't be afraid to mix and match and play and layer with your oils. Put different ones in your diffuser together. It's all good. Play with it. Have fun with it. How exactly do I use my oils? We're going to get into the specifics. And if you already ran out of your favorites, we're going to show you how to reorder. So a little refresher, back to the power of diffusing. So what we smell actually changes how we feel. This isn't some woo-woo, like if you think it works, it works. Like, this is science. I'm a science-based girl. This is why I love doTERRA and all the science behind it. So when you're breathing in these aromatic molecules, it takes 30 seconds. So make sure you take at least 30 seconds to breathe them in. But after 30 seconds, it gets into the limbic part of your brain. And this is helping control your blood pressure, your heart rate, your emotions, memories, all that stuff. So yeah, our diffusers have a powerful effect on not just our physical health, but our emotional health as well. So if you haven't yet used or gotten a diffuser, definitely want a diffuser on your wish list. I have one in every single room of my home. But if you're just getting started, make sure you've at least got one. And they're really easy to use, guys. All you do is open it up. Many of them have a little plastic piece that connects to the top. So maybe during shipping, it might have rattled loose a little bit. Make sure it's firmly attached to the top. And then you're just going to fill the water reservoir up to the water line. There's always a little marker in there that says, a little red mark or a little line to fill it to. And how many drops of oil do I put in a diffuser? That's like a very popular question. So there's really no right or wrong answer to this, guys. It's really personal preference. Most people prefer anywhere from like 4 to 10 drops of oil. If you have one of the big diffusers like that, I love the humidifier, like that humidifier and diffuser all in one is my absolute favorite, and it covers a huge area of space. And that one, you're going to want to use more oil because it's a giant diffuser. But if you're just using like a little petal, or the Brevi, those are just going to take like 4 to 10 drops. But if you like it really strong, the scent really strong, add as much as you want. I love to keep a carafe of water next to my diffuser, and then it's really, quick to just fill it up and add the diffusers. Just makes it easier to do. Now, caring for your diffuser. So you do want to clean your diffuser every 1 to 2 weeks. In between that, you can just wipe it out with a soft cloth, but it is good to give it a deep cleaning every 1 to 2 weeks. And all you do is, put your water in there and just do like a little splash of white vinegar. White vinegar is an awesome DIY cleaning. I use it in a lot of my cleaning recipes with my oils, and let it run. So the white vinegar is going to break up any residue that's built up from your oils. Now, if you don't like the smell of vinegar, maybe plug that diffuser in outside. And then afterwards, wipe out the inside with a soft cloth. Now, many of the diffusers, you can actually see the little metal misting plate in the bottom. You want to be very gentle with that. So just get a little Q-tip and very gently clean that. You can use a Q-tip to get in the little nooks and crannies and things. And it's totally normal, guys, to see the color of your oils on your diffuser. So for example, I'm always diffusing On Guard in my house. We've got kids in 2 different schools. They're bringing home all kinds of cooties. And so we keep the air clean in our house with the On Guard, but that is a, an orange oil. It does definitely leave a residue, an orange residue in your diffuser, and that's totally normal. So just, remember to clean it. If you take care of your diffuser, it will take care of you. I have diffusers that have lasted 5-6 years. They're still going strong because I take care of them. And okay, can you get diffusers from other places? Yes, you can. I have tried other diffusers other than doTERRA's, but I'll be honest, guys, quality matters with your diffusers, with your carrier oil, with your oils. So you might think you're saving some pennies by buying a really cheap diffuser, but they're not made to withstand the power of these oils. These oils are so powerful. That's why we don't store them in plastic or styrofoam, because they'll break down that cheap synthetic made material. So you want to make sure that you are using a diffuser that is high quality to keep up with your high quality and very potent doTERRA essential oils. So these are some of my favorite diffuser blends for boosting your immune system. You might have all of these oils, you may only have a couple of them. So again, use what you've got. Don't be afraid to mix and match them. You'll see that On Guard is in like every one of these, because On Guard is the best blend for your immune system. But lemon, the citruses are also really great. They're a great detox. They're very cleansing. Tea tree is also a very, very cleansing oil, great for your immune system. There's lots of oils, like tea tree, oregano, that are natural antibiotics. So, and I know this picture here says Melaleuca. That's an old picture, but Melaleuca and tea tree, that's the same thing. So maybe you've been with us for a while and you have an old bottle of Melaleuca. It's the same thing as tea tree. All right, so you can put these in your diffuser at any time, but definitely if you've been exposed to something, or somebody in your family is not feeling very well, you want to be running those diffusers constantly to clean the air in your home and support their immune and respiratory systems. So speaking of respiratory system, this is my go-to blend whenever we need to really keep those airways open, clean, and healthy. The On Guard, always, but the Breathe, the respiratory blend. This is a beautiful blend. It's got eucalyptus, peppermint, I think it's got rosemary, lots of different oils in there that are wonderful for the respiratory system. So you can put this in your diffuser, especially as the seasons are changing. Like right now, everything's covered in that wonderful yellow pollen. So this is a great blend to run year round, but especially during those times. So you need that extra support. And this is another combination. So seasonal threats, if you've been sniffing, coughing, sneezing, and feeling the sinus pressure and feeling it in your lungs and chest, this is a great blend to use. We've got lemon, lavender, and peppermint. So we're going to show you how you can also use these internally in just a minute, but this is a wonderful blend to put in your diffuser. What about a better night's sleep? I think many people have that as one of their wellness goals, is they're looking to get better sleep. So again, you can use one of these, 2 of these, all of these, whatever you've got. You may want to add some of them to your wish list, but these are my favorite oils for a good night's sleep. Balance is our grounding blend. I literally have never had anybody smell Balance who didn't love it. Men, women, everybody loves it. Dogs, animals. It's just a really beautiful blend, and it's not overwhelming. It's very light, very earthy and grounding. Lavender's like the gateway oil. Gets everybody hooked. Definitely a favorite for us mamas who need help calming and soothing our little ones or ourselves. Serenity blend. So this actually has a lot of lavender in it. But the Serenity is super yummy. It's got a lot of vanilla in there. So if you like your oils to be a little more on the sweet side, if you haven't yet tried Serenity, definitely give that a shot. It's super yummy. And then Breathe is that respiratory blend. So I'll admit I'm a snorer. I can shake the house with my snoring. So to keep Mama Bear quieter at night and so everybody else can sleep better, I do like to put Breathe in my diffusers to keep my airways open so everybody can sleep better. Bergamot. So bergamot or bergamot, however you want to pronounce that, this is a really happy, uplifting citrus. So if your dreams are not so sweet, or if you're feeling, having some anxious feelings before bedtime, that can be a really good citrus to put in there to kind of bring you out of that dark space and into the light. And then Roman chamomile. Ooh, that is super calming and relaxing. I don't just love it in the diffuser, but you can actually just add 1 drop of it to some warm water and make yourself some chamomile tea before bed. Everybody's been using chamomile for centuries for calming, and you can use your oils. When you see that supplemental facts label on the bottle, you can take that internally. So experiment putting these oils in your cooking, in your water, in your tea, coffee, things like that. So we talked a little bit about the Serenity. This is definitely one that a lot of people like to add to their wish list. It's got that lavender vetiver. So if you haven't tried vetiver yet, guys, oh man, it's one of my favorites. I actually keep the vetiver roller on our nightstand because it's a natural sedative. If you've got kiddos who have like ADD or yourself who, you need some extra calming, this is a beautiful natural option to do so. And it also has sandalwood. Oh my gosh, I love sandalwood. It smells so, so yummy. So this might be one of the ones you want to add to your wish list. All right, so let's do a refresher on how to apply the oils to your body. So human touch actually releases endorphins that reduce pain and elevate your mood. So if an oil, all of our oils, every single one of our oils, guys, can be used for aromatic and topical use. Oh, I take that back. The only one that's not really recommended for topical use is the Abode blend, because that one has some really, really strong oils in there for cleaning. So it's really more for like cleaning the air and surface cleaning, but everything else, is good for topical use. But, when you have very thin, sensitive skin, like, babies, elderly, pets, you want to dilute. It's always a good idea to dilute. Honestly, I think everybody should dilute anyway, because it makes these oils work better. We'll talk about that in a second, but let's cover dilution and these safety tips and how to make a roller ball. If you haven't made a roller ball yet, ooh, you're gonna have fun. It's really fun to do that. So diluting is a good thing. I think when a lot of people hear the word dilute, they think that it means less effective, but it's actually the exact opposite in the world of essential oils. So what do you dilute with? There's lots of carrier oils out there, but my personal favorite is defractionated coconut oil. So you may have regular coconut oil in your kitchen, it's solid at room temperature, but fractionated coconut oil has all the fats removed. So it's always in this liquid state, which makes it really easy to work with essential oils. And the fractionated coconut oil, it's non-greasy, it doesn't stain, it doesn't have a scent, it absorbs very easily. So it's kind of like all the benefits, whereas other carrier oils that I've tried, they might be greasy or they stain or have a weird scent to them or something. So this is my personal favorite, but you can use whatever you've got. We've even had somebody use organic olive oil in a pinch. But again, always dilute when you're working with babies, children, elderly, animals. They've got very thin, sensitive skin. So, when you use oils like On Guard, oregano, cinnamon, clove, when you put that on your skin, it's going to have a warming sensation. And other oils like peppermint, deep blue, spearmint, aroma touch, those are going to have more cooling sensation. And that may be uncomfortable for somebody with really sensitive skin. So when you get oil in a sensitive area, your intuition may be to, run over to the sink and wash it off with some water. Don't do that, guys. Oil and water do not mix. So if you do get your oil in a sensitive area, I can't tell you how many times I've put on some Deep Blue and then rub my eye and I'm like, woo, all right, that is cold. I don't run to the sink. I get my coconut oil and I'll rub that over my eyelid, or I'll get, soak a cotton ball and hold that on my eyelid. If you, I've got lots of guys who have like put on some Deep Blue and they go to the bathroom and they're like, oh, I'm feeling it. Okay. And they need to grab the coconut oil and apply that. And it really just, it takes away that uncomfortable sensation rather quickly. Don't panic. You're not going to destroy the tissue of your eye. It's no. But it can be uncomfortable. So dilute it with the carrier oil anytime it's a little too intense for you. So how do you do that? You just put a couple pumps in your hand, add a few drops of your essential oil, and then apply it to the body. So when I go to get a massage, I will bring like my Aroma Touch or the Balance Blend, and I'll ask, hey, can you just add a couple drops of my essential oil to whatever carrier oil you're using? And it takes it to a whole nother level. So this is a great visualization of why you'd want to dilute. So the image on the left is shows with no dilution. So all these little round bubbles up here, these are actually the aromatic molecules of the essential oil. So they're so light, they're so tiny that when you apply it to your skin, a lot of it just evaporates in the air. So in order to weigh down those molecules so that they actually soak into your tissues better, you want to use a carrier oil like that FCO, the fractionated coconut oil. So more isn't more, in fact, less is more. Using less of your essential oil and diluting with the carrier oil is going to make them more effective because it's weighing them down and allowing more time for them to soak into your tissues. So again, little recap, 3 reasons to dilute. 1, to protect your sensitive skin. 2, to stretch your essential oils. You can use 1 to 2 drops. If you're giving somebody a back rub, you can use 1 to 2 drops instead of, 5 or 6 and save a lot more money there. And the 3rd reason is to make your oils longer lasting on the tissue and therefore more effective. So if you haven't, we've been looking at like some must-have tools, right? for newbies. You want to have your diffuser. You're going to want to have some fractionated coconut oil so you can use your oils most effectively and safely. And another safety tip here, guys, do not drop your essential oils into your nose, your eyes, or your ear canal. Those are super sensitive areas. Don't do it. If you are trying to relieve some ear discomfort, you don't drop the oil in there. All you have to do is apply it to the outside of the ear with a carrier oil so that it absorbs and sinks down into the tissue. All right, so this is a great recipe for a sinus cup. So all you got to do is boil some water, pour it into a cup, and then you can add 1 to 2 drops of each of these oils. And if you don't have all these oils, it's okay. Just use what you have. You might have other ones like eucalyptus or, Breathe. Use what you've got and add those oils. And here's the most important part. Cover your eyes before leaning over that cup, that steam from the cup, and take those deep inhales. So why do I say cover your eyes? Because if you've ever had peppermint or oregano in your eyes, you don't want it there. So close your eyes when you're leaning into that cup. You could also do this like with a big, a pot of water on the stove. To really take it up a notch, you could even like put a towel over your head so that it's all trapped right there, and just keep your eyes closed and just take a bunch of deep breaths and allow it to really get up into your sinuses. So yeah, any ear discomfort we talked about, don't put the oils in your ear so you can apply it to the outside, or like this person did, you can apply it to a cotton ball and put the cotton ball in your ear and those molecules will get in there. So my favorite combination, whenever like my baby starts pulling on his ear, I have a daughter who has a lot of ear issues, and she'll often come to me saying that her ear is bothering her, and we just we've got a little roller blend made, and she knows now. She knows what to do. She, you know, after having dealt with this for years, she doesn't even ask me anymore. She just goes and grabs her little roller bottle and puts it on her ear. It's really cool to see your kids, you know, be self-sufficient and listen to their bodies and respond with natural options to make themselves feel better. But my favorite combination for any ear discomfort is doing basil, lavender, and tea tree oil. So remember, Melaleuca is the same thing as tea tree. So if you ever see that on any of these slides, just swap it out. It's a really, really powerful blend. All right. Safety tip, especially in the summertime, you know, when you're outside and enjoying the beauty of the sun, keep in mind that many oils, particularly your citrus oils, are photosensitive. So don't apply them to your skin and then go out in the garden or sit on a boat or sunbathe on the beach. You want to be mindful of that. Now, I have a lot of people who are like, but my citrus oils are my favorite oils. You're telling me I can't use them in the summer? No, absolutely not. You want to apply them though to areas of your body that are covered up. That are protected by your clothes. So you can put it over your heart if you're wearing a shirt. But when in doubt, you can always apply oils to the bottoms of your feet. That's actually one of the most effective areas to apply your oils. But this is not a complete list. These are some of the more photosensitive oils that we have, especially bergamot. That one's really photosensitive. I love, love, love that oil. It's the oil of self-acceptance. It's very uplifting, but it is very photosensitive. So just keep that in mind. I would hate for anybody to get a sunburn. So let's cover how to make a roller ball. So you can get these empty 10 milliliter amber roller bottles from your doTERRA account. So you may want to add that to your wish list. You can start making your own rollers and pick a recipe. You've probably seen a lot of roller recipes out there. You can Google essential oil roller ball recipe, and there's millions out there. But all you do is you take that empty roller, you add your essential oils to the roller bottle, and then fill up the remaining space that's left in that bottle with your fractionated coconut oil. So to dilute for sensitive skin, this is a good chart to kind of keep in mind. You know, the younger the child or the older the person, you know, if it's an elderly person you're making a roller blend for, you're going to want to dilute more. But on average, like for this average adult, you're going to want to fill that empty roller bottle anywhere from like a third to halfway full with essential oils. And that's usually about like 30 to 45 drops of essential oil. And then you just fill the rest with your fractionated coconut oil. So this is a really great combination for any head tension. There's lots of other oils that you can use though, like lavender, aromatouch. I mean, the list goes on and on, but I do love this combination. So I do 3 to 5 drops of peppermint, deep blue, and frankincense. Put that in a 10 ml roller and just apply it as often as you need it. Same thing with a tummy roller. So you can make this, keep it in your bathroom, throw it in your purse. That way, if you're out to lunch and you ate something and your stomach is talking to you, not in a nice way, you can just give yourself a little roll and breathe that residual. If you rub it in, breathe that oil in. But Digescend is peppermint. I mean, these are like your go-tos for any tummy issues. So whenever you feel that digestive discomfort, you can use these 2 oils for support, and you can use them topically, aromatically, and internally. So whenever I do have digestive discomfort, I'll actually put a drop of Digescend under my tongue, and then I will use my roller on my tummy. This is a fabulous combo for giving yourself a gentle detox bath. Having Epsom salt baths is literally my daily self-care ritual. It's one of the many things I do to fill my cup so I can show up as my best self for my family and everyone I serve. And you're going to have your favorites. I really love Aromatouch. I love Aromatouch in the bath. It is kind of makes you a little cool and tingly because it's got that spearmint in there, but this is another fabulous combination. You can combine 2 to 3 drops of the lavender, frankincense, and tea tree with, I use more than a 1/4 cup of Epsom salt because I have a giant, like a really big bath, but what you actually want to do is get a glass jar and, you know, scoop your Epsom salt in there, add your essential oils and kind of allow it. You can give it a stir or give it a shake to allow the oils to really mix in really well with the Epsom salt before you apply it to the bath. Now, why do you do that? Why do you not just drop the oils into the water? Well, again, oil and water don't mix. So if you just drop it in your bath, it's going to float on the surface of your bathtub. And that might be a little too intense, right? Because when you're in a bath or you're in the shower, your pores are like wide open. So some of those really cooling oils, or like tea tree is really tingling, that might be too intense right on your skin. So it's best to combine it with Epsom salt or, a bath gel. doTERRA has a really yummy bath gel that you can put some in your hand, add the oils, and then, let it run into the bath water. All right, so what we want you to start doing is incorporating your oils into your rhythm of life. So if you go to your massage, bring your oils. If you're putting your kids to bed and you're giving them a little back rub, add the oils. This is a beautiful way to calm them, calm yourself, and get that wonderful connection. I'll tell you what, it's a sad day when your kids reach that age where they're not like asking for snuggles and crawling in your lap. So if you establish this routine now, it's just a really beautiful way for you guys to connect. I also am like, oh man, if I ever hear of anybody going to get any dental work, bring your oils, right? Oh, we want to put the clove and the On Guard wherever we're having the dental work in there. You're probably gonna have a sore jawline afterwards. So use your lavender and your frankincense and your aroma touch on your jaw. So whatever you do, think, what oil can I use to take this to the next level? So if I'm doing a meditation or some yoga, I'm using my oils to bring it up to the next level and really get the maximum benefit from that experience. All right, so let's talk oils and internal use. We're going to be getting healthy from the inside out. Now, essential oils, they're used in lots of different food and things. You probably see them in salad dressings, gum, mouthwash, all kinds of things. But these protocols that we're discussing and I'm about to share with you guys are only for doTERRA oils. So please, please, please do not take this information and go get some oil off some shelf at a drugstore or off Amazon. Even guys, I have a lot of people who are like, well, I've seen doTERRA oils on Amazon and they're a lot cheaper. Do you know why they're cheaper? Because they've been tampered with, because people have taken out the good stuff and, filled it with artificial stuff, contaminants. They'll dilute it with stuff. It's just, you really want to make sure you're getting your oils from your wellness advocate, from your site, from doTERRA, so that you know that it's actually pure, it's been tested thoroughly, and so you don't have any scary side effects. So again, these protocols that we're about to talk about are only for doTERRA oils, the CPTG, certified pure, tested grade essential oils. So how do you use them internally? Put them in your water, drop them under your tongue. We have lots of our oils that are actually available in soft gels and capsules that you can take just like a normal pill. What about if you want to use an oil, but you do not want to taste it? Like many times I have known that I've had something going on, and whereas most people will run to the doctor and get put on antibiotics, I start taking my oregano oil. But oregano is a hot, spicy oil. It is definitely not one that I would drop under my tongue or add to my water. Ew, no, but I still want the benefits of it. So that's where I would get a veggie capsule. So veggie capsules is another thing I definitely recommend you guys getting on your wish list if you don't already have it. They're just empty pill capsules that you can fill up with your essential oil and take internally. So when using essential oils internally, it's best to use small amounts often. So, well, there's no like max amount to use aromatically, go crazy, use them all day, every day. You're gonna want to follow this guideline for internal use, especially with the kiddos. Like for example, like topical use, I'm not saying that you're going to like overdose on oils topically, but your body can only absorb so much at one time. So when you're, using 10, 15 drops on your body at one time, you're just wasting your oil. So save your oil by just using small amounts often. And I do have to share this story for internal use. So a dear friend of mine, she loves the citrus oils. Like she's especially obsessed with lemon oil. And whereas I use 1, maybe 2 drops of the lemon oil in my water at a time, she, I'm not kidding, guys, was using anywhere from like 10 to 20 drops per glass of oil. She's like, I am having like to go to the bathroom, like number 2 constantly. Like, I just don't think these oils are for me. And I said, well, how much are you using? When she told me she was using anywhere from 10 to 20 drops per glass of water, I'm like, okay, well, you know what's happening? It is flushing out your system, but it's flushing it out a little too much because that is way too much oil, girl. So, stick with these amounts, listen to your body. It's totally normal, especially with those citruses. If you notice that you're, peeing more, they're natural diuretics. It's getting your bowels moving. That's totally normal. But if it's too much for you, just cut back on the amount. Listen to your body. These oils are going to be one of the best teachers to have you start listening when your body is whispering versus when your body is screaming at you. So right now, if you haven't yet, start using 1 to 2 drops of your citruses in your water. Now, the big safety thing here, remember, you want to drink out of stainless steel or glass. You can also use like a ceramic coffee cup or silicone. Those are all okay, but do not use plastic or styrofoam. These oils are so powerful. They're going to break down those plastics. And honestly, guys, we don't want to be drinking out of plastics anyway, because on some level you are absorbing those toxins. But when you add something as powerful as a doTERRA essential oil in there, it's going to start stripping that plastic and you're going to be drinking those toxins even more. So don't do that. Stick with glass or stainless steel. It's good for you. It's much better for the environment. It's like a win-win all around. And you can get glass or stainless steel bottles anywhere. I mean, they're everywhere. Okay. I have a lot of people who ask, how do I, like when I'm drinking my oils, a lot of times it will it's too strong on my lips. So what you can do is get stainless steel or silicone straws. Those are very popular as well, very easy to find. So we shared this recipe earlier and how you can put this diffuser blend whenever you're experiencing those seasonal threats. You can also make a roller with these as well. But I find that you will get the best benefits from your essential oils when you use them all 3 ways. So all of these oils, lemon, lavender, and peppermint, can be used internally. They are natural antihistamines. So take them internally. You're going to get the best benefit. Now, I've had people who put them, 2 drops of each in a shot glass of water and just kind of like toss it back down the hatch. But if you don't want to do that, I absolutely recommend getting the Tri-Ease Seasonal Blend Soft Gels. So these are pre-filled soft gels. They've already got, it's all it is, guys, is lavender, lemon, and peppermint. And I've had people who went from like taking over the counter stuff, like when the seasons are changing, and they're like, oh, like somebody had horrible hay fever. Like they couldn't even breathe. Their eyes were like red. They literally could not stop sneezing. And they had tried everything, but everything that got over the counter was just making them like really groggy and had really bad side effects. And they were blown away at the effectiveness of these soft gels. And you can always take more as needed. So you can take 1 or 2 in the morning. And if you feel like you need to take some more in the afternoon or before bed, it's safe to do so. So way better, because these essential oils don't have those side effects. They just have side benefits. All right, so this is a great recipe for immune support. So I remember this as floop or flute or flume. So depending on what oils you have, it's a good acronym to remember this recipe. So frankincense, lemon, on guard, oregano, and you can do peppermint, tea tree, or Melissa. It kind of depends what you're struggling with. So Melissa is a powerful antiviral. It is definitely one of the pricier oils, but I'll tell you what, when I am really fighting something strong, I am so grateful when I have my Melissa oil. So remember, flute or flume, whatever acronym you want to use there. This is definitely going to be one to use when you've been exposed to something and really need to give your immune system a boost. And so you can do 2 drops of each of those oils and at least do it twice a day, but I really recommend doing like 3 to 5 times a day. And there is the option, you may not have thought about this, you can do a suppository. So I've had a lot of mamas do this for their babies, like they have some, really bad constipation or digestive issues. You can just do 1 drop of Digestion or cardamom and lavender, and you want to fill the capsule, put a couple drops of coconut oil in there with it, and actually coat the capsule in the coconut oil so it's easier to insert. And that works really fast. All right, these On Guard throat drops are amazing. I love them, and they're really yummy too. So if you need some rescuing for your throat, you can do this. Maybe you've got some postnasal drip, sore throat. I love to do this before I teach a class or have any public speaking to do. If you're just out in public and want a little boost of immune support, there you go. The On Guard throat drops have the On Guard oil in them. All right, and the ultimate internal use product. This is like the one we harp on because it has changed the most people's lives. It's doTERRA's #1 product. It's great for improved digestion, blood pressure, pain and inflammation, energy, outlook, hormone regulation, like all the things. It's going to support every cell of your body. The Lifeline Vitality Pack. Like if you are ready for change, whether it's physical or emotional change, you want to feel better, start with this product. Everybody I work with, it doesn't matter what their wellness goals are, even above the oils, I recommend them using the Lifeline Vitality Pack. It's doTERRA's #1 product for a reason. Yes, we are an essential oil company, but the supplements have changed the most people's lives. There is a 30-day satisfaction guarantee, so you literally have nothing to lose. I have never had anybody try these and send them back. I did have one lady try them, and about a week into it, she's like, I don't really know if I notice a difference. I said, okay, well, just stop taking them and see how you feel, in a couple days. And she called me 2 days later and she's like, oh, I definitely noticed I need to be back on them. Like I felt so much better when I was on them. I can feel the difference now. So the big things that I hear from people is that they have more energy when they're taking the Lifeline Vitality Pack. They have more focus. That brain fog that used to cloud their brain is gone. Just general relief. Like, as we're getting older, we have little minor aches and pains that we think are just part of life, part of aging. It doesn't have to be like that, guys. And then just your general well-being. Like for me, that's really what I noticed. The first couple months of being on this, I definitely felt physically better. I had the more energy, better focus. That brain fog was gone. Little aches and pains that I just thought were part of living, like those have felt better. But the emotional support that I got from these oils, I'd say it was like month 3 that I really was like, whoa, like I'm a different person. So whatever your goals are, start here. The Lifeline Vitality Pack, you can order each of these supplements individually, but I promise you they're going to work so much better together. So the full dosage is 4 of each of these a day. So you can take them with your meals, space them out through the day. But when you're just getting started, I actually do recommend just starting off with 1 of each, and then maybe stay on that for like a week or a couple days, listen to your body, and then add another one until you get up to the full 4 of them a day. But the Microplex VMZ, this is going to have your whole food multivitamins and minerals. And I stress whole food because that's what it is. Your body knows how to process it. It recognizes it. There's so many supplements out there. My gosh, you go to the drugstore and there's like rows and rows of vitamins and minerals. But guess what, guys? The majority of that stuff, your body has no idea what the heck it is, and it just flushes it out. So if you've been like peeing neon colors when you take your supplements, that's the nutrients, the fake nutrients going down the toilet. So yeah, or you might have like, digestive discomfort going on. Like I've tried to take supplements before I found this, and I would throw them up because my stomach was like, nope, not having it. But you just don't have that. I do have some people who might burp up, the oils that are in there, or they might notice themselves going to the bathroom more often as their body's detoxing and getting into balance. That's totally normal. And that's really why we recommend to start off with 1 of each and just work your way up to the full dose. The Alpha CRS Plus. So this is going to have your antioxidants. This has clove. Clove is the world's #1 antioxidant. So this is going to be really focusing on your cellular energy. It supports the mitochondria, the little energy powerhouses in your body. And this is why people just feel like younger, more alive, more energy. It's from the Alpha CRS. And then the Z Omega. So this is like, if you want to focus on heart and brain health, this is a supplement for you. So this is your healthy omegas, your 3, 6, and 9 fatty acids, and it does have 9 essential oils in there as well. So when you take it as a complete set, you're getting antioxidant and DNA protection, eye, brain, nervous system support, liver function and digestive health. You're going to have more energy, less discomfort. It's fabulous for the immune system. I think like everybody's looking for ways to support their immune system right now. Start here. Stress management. Guys, when you are giving your body and your brain the tools that it needs to function at its best self, you feel better. You feel less stressed because your body is less stressed. It's not working as hard. That's great for cardiovascular health and fabulous for a healthy inflammatory response. So we all have inflammation in our body, some of us more than others. And this is one of the best ways that you can decrease that inflammation in your body naturally. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is how to save some money, how to get the most benefits from your doTERRA account, because now you guys are members. You got it. You get 25% off every single order. You're like already saving so much more money than paying retail. But there's another way to save even more. So who here likes frequent flyer miles? Like you love racking up those points to cash in for free stuff. doTERRA has their own frequent flyer miles program, and we call it the Loyalty Rewards Program, or LRP. So Loyalty Rewards Program is your ticket to earning those frequent flyer miles. So if you're one of those people who has like a rewards card or a little rewards app at every store, if you love the idea of earning enough Sky Miles to get a flight completely free, if you use your oils, your supplements, and your everyday products enough to purchase one item a month, which we all do, like everybody uses shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, mouthwash, deodorant, laundry detergent, dishwasher soap, cleaning products, like all that stuff. If you were getting it from Amazon or Target or wherever before, buy it from your doTERRA account, get it through the loyalty program, because every time you're earning points, you can cash in for free stuff. So I love helping people make the switch and start using products that are safe, that are natural, that are thoroughly tested, and they're not just benefiting you. Every time that you're using doTERRA, you're choosing to support people around the world, because there is a beautiful chain of positivity, of love, of connection in every one of these products. So it's really fun though. I love to watch my points add up in your little piggy bank, and you just cash them in for free stuff on your wish list. So maybe there's some items that you've been eyeballing, but you're like, oh, those are a little out of my budget. You can save up your points and spoil yourself with whatever's on your wish list. So how it works: when you first start using the loyalty program, you're going to earn 10% back on every order that's at least 50 PV. So in order to, I want you to think of it like your monthly customizable wellness box. So you don't have to get the same thing each month. I get that a lot. People will start to set up their loyalty order and they're like, oh, it says I'm going to get this every month. I may not want this every month. You can change what's in your cart. You're not like stuck on that for life. And you can cancel the LRP at any time. Just please, for the love of God, cash in your points first. I've had somebody cancel their loyalty program when they had 134 points in their account, and they just flushed $134 down the drain. Don't be one of those people. Cash in your points. If you need to stop it at any time, that's totally fine. Cash in your points first. All right, so 1 point ordered a month, that's just $1 a month, one product a month, will allow you to stay in the loyalty program and keep saving whatever points you have in your account. In order to actually grow your points, in order to earn points and start moving up this scale down below on the screen, you want to be ordering at least 50 PV a month, 50 point value. So next to every price of our products, you're going to see a point value, and that's what this is based off of. So when you first start out, you're earning 10% back of every purchase. So for easy math's sake, let's say that you are ordering 100 PV a month. You're ordering your supplements. Maybe you're trying some new, skincare, beauty, everyday products around the house, laundry detergent, whatever. You always need something, right? And let's say it's 100 PV that you're ordering. That means you're getting 10% sent back, which is $10 back in your piggy bank. And after earning or ordering at least 50 PV, after 3 months, you will bounce up to 15% back. And then after another 3 months of ordering at least 50 PV, you'll bounce up to 20% back, and it goes up to 25 and then caps off at 30. So if you look at my account, I've been a member for over a year. So I have done, over 12 months of ordering at least 50 PV a month. And I am not only getting the 25% below retail that we all get as members, but I'm also getting 30% back in points. So same thing, if I'm placing a 100 PV order, I'm getting $30 back in my account, and I can cash that in for my wish list items or, gifts and just spoiling myself for other people. So to review, keep just 1 PV in your cart to keep your LRP active, because some months you don't need a lot. Maybe you placed a giant order the month prior and you're like, I don't really need much, but I could use some toothpaste or some soap or chapstick or whatever, some body lotion. Just that one item will keep your LRP active. You'll be able to save whatever points are in your piggy bank. If you place your order of at least 125 PV before the 15th of each month, you'll actually get a free product. Every single month, we have a freebie for you. So I do recommend when you're setting up your loyalty rewards template to choose a date before the 15th of the month, because it's always sad when somebody calls me up and they're like, they'll call me like on the 20th of the month. And they're like, oh, I missed out on the free product. I placed an order and it was like 130 PV, but I didn't get that free product of the month. So just in case, set it for before the 15th. So if it happens to be over 125 PV, you'll just automatically drop it in your box. And then it's like Christmas. Like there's literally no better feeling for me when I open my door to the front porch and I've got my wellness box sitting there. It's like, oh, Christmas came early. All right, so let me show you how to log in to reorder, because you may have already found some favorites that you want to reorder, or maybe throughout this class you've added things to your wish list. So you're just going to go to doterra.com. You're going to use your ID number. You can also use your email that you signed up with and your password. Now, if you forgot your password, whatever you use to sign up, don't worry, there's a forgot password option there. And then you hit login. All right, then you're going to create a new LRP. So you can see here, there's always that option to create a one-time order. A one-time order is always, you're always going to get your 25% off now that you're a member. But if you want to get the best savings and earn those freebies and get free shipping, you want to use the loyalty rewards program. So that's where you're going to hit create new LRP. We're under your loyalty orders, create new LRP. So again, one-time order, you get the discount, but you do not earn any points. So if you want to earn points, create new LRP. And then you're going to select the date that you want it to process on each month. So all these little purple dates here, this is showing the dates that are still available for placing an order and getting the free product of the month. The black dates, the black circles here, you can still process on those dates, but it's not before the 15th, so you're not going to get the free product of the month. And some of these dates are going to be blacked out or grayed out because they already have a lot of orders processing on there. So you're going to want to choose whatever works best for you. Maybe you get paid at the beginning of the month and you want to place your order on the 8th. Now what that means is every month on the 8th, your whatever is saved in your template will be automatically sent to you. You'll automatically be charged whatever card you have on file there. But you don't have to get the same thing each month. This is a customizable wellness box. So I actually ask you guys, if you do set up your LRP, text me what date you have it saved as, because what I'll do is I'll put it in my phone, I'll put a little reminder, and I'll text you a couple days before it processes and be like, hey, Sally, don't forget you've got a couple days to edit your LRP order if you want to make any changes to it. doTERRA also will send you, they have like an email or text option that they'll give you a reminder as well. So yeah, you're not locked into ordering the same thing each month. This is totally customizable. It's really cool. And you can always change the date too. So maybe when you first set it up, the 8th works for you, but maybe later you want it to be on the 14th. You can always change the date. But you always want to make sure that you log in at least 24 hours before it processes to make any changes. And always hit save. If you make any changes, always hit save. So once you're logged in, you just start adding products to your cart. There's a little search bar at the top where you can do a quick search for items, or you can go up at the very top where it has the little magnifying glass, and you can search for certain products and just edit your cart each month and put new items in there. So each month you can add products from your wish list. You can take previous items out, and you can redeem points to get free items. Let me just go back here because I want to show you guys about cashing in your points. So you're going to start to, get a lot of points. And this person here, you can see they've got 120.44 points. That means $120 that they have to spend for free. They just cash it in for free stuff. So do you guys see, let's look under the throat drops here. Do you see where it says use points? And there's like a little arrow. That's what you will click to cash in your points. So if you've got one bag of throat drops in there, you're going to hit that little down arrow and select one. Maybe you want to cash it. You've got 2 bags of throat drops that you want to cash in for free. You're going to hit the little down arrow and it'll give you the option to cash it in for 1 or 2 of those items. And not everything is available to cash in. Like down at the bottom here, you see the drams, the little sample drams, where it says use points. Under that, it says NA, because you're not allowed to cash in the points for that item. And you'll see that for some things, especially like the limited time or the holiday items. Those are kind of like a first come, first serve basis. So you can't like save that on your template. If you want to purchase those items, you do have to hit the process order now, which is good to know because you may, you can always process your order at any time. So it doesn't matter. Let's go back to like having your LRP on the 8th of each month. Maybe you've set it for the 8th. But let's say that on the 1st of the month, you hear about some amazing promos and you're like, well, I want my order now. I want to order now. You don't have to wait until the 8th. You can always hit process order now. And that's what you have to do whenever you have items in your cart that are limited time or holiday items. All right, so after you've edited your cart, you've added the products you want, taken items out, redeemed your points to get free products, then you're just going to hit process order now. So this is a sample wish list. Some of these products we talked about today, maybe your wish list looks something like this. This is 139 PV. So that means that if this person placed their order before the 15th of the month, they would automatically get whatever the freebie was for the month. And they'd also get free shipping. So through the loyalty program, any order over 100 PV gets free shipping. How cool is that? I love that. All right, so start thinking about what products can you make the swap in your home. I love the Abode line. When that came out, I clean everything in my house with either the Abode or the On Guard line. They make it so easy. Everything's toxin free. I don't have to worry about babies crawling on the ground and soaking up toxins, or my pets soaking up toxins in their paws. Everything's safe and natural. My kid can literally lick the bathtub after I clean it, and if anything, it's just going to boost his immune system. Okay? But yeah, think about your hair care, your skin care, your deodorant, your cleaning products, laundry and dishwasher, like all that stuff you can start buying through your doTERRA account and earning points for free products. Pretty cool, huh? Great, so let's do a recap on these monthly ordering tips. So set your date if possible before the 15th of the month so that you can always get that free oil of the month. doTERRA will send you an email 2 days before your loyalty processes, and you can also opt in for a text reminder. And you can get a text reminder from me. So don't forget to tell me when you set it up what date you choose. So I usually text you for like the first 3 months so you can get in the hang of it. And eventually y'all are going to be chomping at the bit like I am the first of the month. You're like, what are the promos? What can I get for free? So order what you want to spend at Target or Amazon for things like supplements and household basics to earn points. And to advance in earnings fast, never order below 50 PV. So when you're ordering 1 to 49 PV a month, it's just holding your points in your cart, but it has to be at least 50 PV to actually earn points and advance in that earning bracket. So starting at 10 and 15, 20, 25, and 30% back. And at any time, you can always hit process order now if you want to get it sooner than what it's scheduled to process at. All right. So the next thing is to start thinking about which of these categories you fall into, because I'm curious. I want to know, and that way I can best serve you. There's really 3 types of people that I work with. There are people who are living the wellness lifestyle. They love their oils. They order it for their family. And, whenever you have questions, you can always reach out to me. Make sure you're plugged into our Mighty Networks group as well so that you can ask questions in there. So it's not just my brain you get to pick. I work with a wide range of holistic professionals. We've got doctors, nurses, chiropractors, healers of all different modalities on our team. So take advantage of that. You've got a beautiful network and support system there to cheer you on, to celebrate those wins with your health, and to ask questions and get, suggestions on how to switch up protocols and things. Now, perhaps you are one of the people who fall into my sharer category. So sharers are people who love to recommend their favorite products to other people. You may already be doing this. Maybe you just got started and you are like so in love with your oils already. You are in love with the scent of them. You're already having awesome results with your physical and emotional health. And you've already started telling everybody you know about them. You can actually get your products paid for just by sharing with other people. So I have an awesome referral program where you don't have to teach them classes. You don't have to, help them sign up. You're just connecting them to me, inviting them to the classes, and I'll take it from there. But I will hook you up with those referrals. Now, the third type of people I work with are my builders. Builders are people who want to earn an income and make an impact in this world. And I love my builders. Like, these are people that I lock arms with. You are my business partner, and I am there to support you. Your business is going to look however you want it to look. It is your business. You can go at your own pace, but I am there to support you at whatever level you want me at. So it's your business, but I can, I'm there to help you rock it out. Our whole team is there to help you rock it out. So let me know. This is an old date here, but we do have every month a business made easy. So if you want to if you're just curious and you want to see, what this could look like, whether you are trying to just get your products paid for, maybe you want to supplement your income or completely replace or multiply your income. Whatever you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. And I can help you and whatever pace you want to move at. So text me and let me know after you've watched this. What type of person are you? Are you somebody living the wellness lifestyle? Are you interested in sharing and want to learn more about our referral program? Or are you ready to learn more about building your own doTERRA business? Guys, anybody can do this. If you can read a piece of paper, you can teach a class. We can do classes online, in person. There's so many different ways to do this, and we can do it in a way that feels good for you. So if that sounds interesting and you want more information, let me know. I'd love to plug you into our next Business Made Easy class. But wherever you're at, I'm here to support you. I'm here to love on you. And I am so excited that you made this journey with me. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to learn today. And I hope to see you again soon at one of our other upcoming wellness classes. Have an awesome day. Talk to you soon.